Welcome my dear viewers, how are you? I hope everyone is as fine as he or she can get. Today, I was thinking of why nobody talked about Sony's game presentation and its unique values that it had. All through it had its defects, but this video is not about the defects, it's about how much creativity Sony unleashed. It left gamers with surprising faces. The games looked new, and they had a unique presence. Unlike Microsoft's games, Sony presented its show with music. Each game had its own music. While Microsoft put some or a little music in their show, Sony had the advantage because Sony edited the music to perfection. Each game had its own music, and what the music did to the game was exceptional. It gave the game a sense of mystery, and the viewers back then said, "Oh my gosh. What is this game about?" The game seemed from other dimensions. Microsoft were able to tell stories on their games, but not new stories. The music wasn't there to create meaning for the stories they were presenting, and the games looked less colorful. I will talk about some Sony games so you the viewer can get an idea about what I am talking about. The most basic game Sony presented was Ratchet and Clank. If you noticed, we all understood the meaning of Ratchet and Clank, that the dimensions are corrupt and they need two heroes to be restored to the normal state, so Ratchet and Clank are there for this mission. The way the portals opened and closed and the violet color that the scene contained, gave us the impression that in this game many surprises can happen to us while we are playing. We could be dancing with a mouse, and suddenly facing a T-Rex. Don't even mention how many different creatures we can see. While the sound effects were devastating, they showed how much potential this game can have, but they left the public too with interest to know what's yet to come from this game. Ratchet and Clank rocked. The next game was presented by Square Enix and Luminous Productions. The game is centered in a female character, and it started by saying, in a world not her own, where resolve will be tested, truth will be questioned, and devotions will be doubted, she will rise. And then they start showing a girl with Robin Hood clothes battling monsters, jumping mountains, and much more. Project Athia only on PS5. To me, the magma wolves symbolize the dangers, the monsters symbolize different dangers, and jumping from mountain to mountain symbolizes how hard the game will be, and how much challenges it will have. And certainly, the world she will rise means you the girl playing this game, you will rise, or you the boy playing, you will make her rise. In both meanings this gives a sense of power to the gamer, whether if she is a female or he is a male, but certainly the phrase gives more power to females. Males could get power because males love females and they love see them succeed in life, but the girl watching this could say, "Wow, what's this about?" with the 10 inches of her mouth opened and Tom and Jerry eyes. Okay. I hope you got that as a joke. The phrase "this is only for PS5" could mean that you women only will rise here on PS5. It could say to you boys who love women, come and see the story of this woman and make her rise here only. The colors were dark and classic brown. She looked like Robin Hood, there to save, there to rise. It was an amazing presentation. Now in this video I will present one more game. If you wish me to speak more about games presented by Sony, comment below and give the video a like, and of course subscribe if you want to. I am here for gamers who are interested in this industry after all. Now the final game will be one of the weirdest of all. This game start with an astronaut with male clothes, walking like a male the same way males walk, but instead of walking in the moon she walked on our Earth, which was completely destroyed. She took off a pistol and shoot a building, then points of green data fell of the sky and she started to scan them one by one. Then they show you a little girl, I imagine it's her when she was young, with an artificial cat with no soul. She looks at the small girl, touches her, and she looked at the sky to find a building inside a dimension with data around it. A satellite then stabs the Earth and went through the sky flying. Then she looks from the moon at the Earth with the girl, and the game says Pragmata. And here I said, what is this about? Did artificial intelligence took over the Earth, and it became a planet with no gravity? Could we humans revive our memories as datas? What superpowers we got in this game? What about the building? Could we close dimensions with buildings? What made the world so ambiguous? This game seems one of the most creative. The case is we need it to be playable too, but that is not known not till the game gets launched. The graphics were amazing, the meaning hidden, and the cinematic amazing. Those were some games that Sony showed meaning more than Microsoft in them. The music was the key and the hidden meanings of the games too. Microsoft too did good, but not as much as Sony. In Sony the stories they told had more meaning, the music spoke, the scenes spoke, it's as if we were there more. You see now how all had a story, all had a beginning with no end, all had a certain emotion to them, unlike Microsoft, which only had a realistic tone, which gave us a realistic creativity but nothing more. This doesn't mean that Sony games are better, but the company presented them better, so this ends my game reviews. I will leave the why Microsoft video will gain more market share than Sony, check it only if you want. I will leave it in the square above, and if you want to subscribe I will leave the subscription button in the circle above. I hope you like my views, share yours in the comments below. Your opinion too matters, and thank you my dear viewers, and if you feel the video is good, share and give a like to support the channel. And I am always grateful.